All right, so here's a little treat for you this morning. We know that we're gearing up for Heritage Day, making all those traditional dishes, and you can't get more traditional than a potjie. Gabriella is here this morning with us. We're going to make a special edition of a potjie this morning, a bit of something maybe different, maybe something you haven't tried before. It's an all-vegetarian or veggie potjie this morning, and we love it.
It's delicious. Well, we think so.
This is a spread. This is a spread.
Oh, and so many beautiful colors.
This is what it comes out as, and it's perfect as a side, maybe to your braai or something, but maybe something different. We always encourage you to try something different on the coals. All right, Gabby.
All these beautiful vegetables here. I mean, how can you not want to make this?
Man, it looks fresh, it looks delicious, it looks healthy, so let's go for it.
Let's go. So kind of what you want to do is you know, traditional potjie is always about the layering.
Yes.
So you kind of want to do your root veg first, because obviously they take longer to cook.
Exactly, the harder ones. Now, I know that some traditional potjie makers out there would be like, well, it's not a potjie without meat. Well, it is. It is.
It is.
Because your sweet potato can be your meat. But I mean, once again,
that's actually why I've chosen mushrooms. I find mushrooms to be quite meaty.
So you get that umami.
Yeah,
the umami.
I'm impressed. On top of your game this morning. So a lot of people just kind of use normal potato, but I thought the sweet potato from Woolworths is so delicious. So what we're doing is doing both sweet potato and baby potatoes.
All right, so you lay that. So what have you done to the pot to prepare it?
Just a little bit of oil. We've just brushed a little bit of canola oil or sunflower seed oil.
Yeah.
Whatever you have at home.
All right. I suggest canola oil. All right.
Or canola oil, yes.
Yeah.
So we've got our potatoes first. Then we're going to layer our carrots, which is obviously kind of our next root veg.
All right.
And it's not like it has to be like properly layered. It's just, you know, looking, as long as your heartier veg is at the bottom.
Exactly.
And also what I do, we've got two different types of mushrooms here. So you can kind of choose your wild mushrooms or your chopped button mushrooms, whatever you feel for.
You can see we've got a wide variety available at Woolworths. There's so many that you can use. What are these guys?
Those are enoki mushrooms.
Enoki mushrooms.
I really hope I'm not wrong. My brain's like, oh my gosh.
Really sorry, did I catch your guard there? I'm sorry. But they look cool.
But they're known as the Woolworths exotic range of mushrooms.
Right, okay.
And then what we got some peppers over here.
All right.
And what I'm going to do is do one layer of mushrooms, which I'm going to do these layered, sliced ones first.
Okay.
And then when I put to the final top layer, I'm going to put the other mushrooms, because I know kind of give you two different textural types of mushrooms.
Right.
So one a bit softer, one a bit harder. So I'm going to put those in there. This is kind of a bit of a chuck situation.
Yeah, look, you're going to be chopping a little bit, but I mean, it's all fun. It's all fun. You can start early on Heritage Day, you know, get up nicely with the family, start chopping away. It's nice.
Exactly. And we're going to put some tomatoes, some little sugar snap peas.
Right.
The beautiful green.
Now the colour goes in there. Well, it's coming together very nicely. If you want to get your hands on the recipe, SMS the keyword Woolworths to 33728. That's Woolworths to 33728. And try something different.
Yeah, so I'm putting our final layer of mushrooms on now. And just for our seasoning, which I've got some beautiful crushed garlic, ginger, and chili.
The chili,
just for some flavour.
I love the fact that you put some chili in there, some spice.
Yum.
So the thing is here, I mean, you don't mix it through or anything, obviously.
No, because it goes on, obviously on your braai.
Yes.
And you put the heat is what will cook this.
Right. Okay.
And then all we're going to do is top it with some stock.
Okay.
A bit of vegetable stock.
Beautiful.
And we've got 3 tins of chopped tomatoes.
You're going to go for all 3?
All 3, please.
Okay, can I do one, please?
Oh, please do.
Please do, yes.
Love the assistance.
Just on top like that.
There we go. If you're wearing white, be careful not to splatter.
All right.
So,
and that's it.
A bit of our layer here. And then all I'm going to do is top it with some fresh herbs. And that's it. And then it's going to go into our braai.
So that's going onto the braai. If you can make it on the coals as well, do you put a little bit on the lid, or would you just...
To be honest, when you've got a lid on your braai, you don't need to worry about a lid. If you've got an open braai, then I would suggest put a lid on it.
Okay, and that's it.
And that's it.
All right, well, let's get this on the fire. The keyword is Woolworths to 33728. Here's a quick look back at those steps, and I can't wait to get into this one. I'm going to have a bit of a taste when we come back. And there you have it. Look at that, fresh, beautiful. Garnish it with some coriander as well.
Some coriander or parsley or whatever you can get your hands on.
Fantastic. The keyword is Woolworths. Isn't that to 337280? How long would that now take on the fire?
About an hour.
All right.
Hour 15.
Okay, and if you're going to be making it on open fire, here we have a very fancy braai with a lid. You know, are we talking medium or high heat? What's the story?
I mean, you kind of have your coals going. I mean, I'm not a massive braai master. I mean, I know how to make this on the braai.
Okay.
But you kind of want it to be pretty hot.
You want it to be
to be hot. You've got a very, hectic cast iron. Oh, please try. Yes,
I'm going to try.
taste.
There's a mushroom, there's some potato, there's some tomato in there. Okay, hang on. The addition of the mushroom is so
Nice,
good.
eh? Thank you.
That's flavorful. Oh man, that's really flavorful actually.
It is though, because the mushrooms, like you said earlier, the umami taste, and it gives that meatier, so you don't actually miss the meat at all.
Well, that is brilliant. Thank you very much, Gabby.
Thank
I
you.
think that's a great idea.
Thank
Try
you.
this one out maybe this weekend. It's a long weekend at that as well. SMS the keyword Woolworths to 337284 for our veggie potjie.